Hi, did you know that you can save over $20,000 each year just by choosing the right software? Or countless hours jungling between spreadsheets and endless journal entries? Or countless hours hiring? Hi, my name is John. If you are leading a remote first company in 2026, you know that hiring is the easy part. It's the compliance, payroll, and equipment logistics that keep you up at night. Today I'm giving you a behind the scenes look at Deel, a platform currently powering over 40,000 companies. And full disclosure here, this video contains affiliate links. You find them in the video description and maybe in the video itself. I would recommend Deel anyway, but I want to show you exactly why. Before Deel, companies faced brutal headaches, misclassification risks, hiring in Brazil, Germany without local contracts can lead to massive fines. Payroll chaos, jungling local providers and manual journal entries, compliance whiplash, constantly changing minimum wages and data laws, and entity cost paralysis. Setting up your own foreign entities can cost you up to $20,000 and months of waiting. In this video, I'm going to let's walk through a real-world scenario where I'm going to be building a company right inside Deel. Let's say a Biz Explorer, a company that's maybe having like 48 people across 14 countries. You see the actual interface and how we can manage this distributed team. But what is Deel? Deel has branded itself as a global people platform. For us, that means one dashboard where we can handle contractors, employee of record, employees, our own entity payroll, and IT logistics. It's not just an HR software, it's an operational infrastructure built to handle the entire life cycle, from hiring to equipping your team. As you will see, because for me, I'm a one person right now handling this dashboard, but you will later realize that you will need to assign various people to different roles. So how does Deel do it? Most global employment platforms are aggregators. They rely on third-party partners in each country. Deel is different. They own majority of their legal entities across 150 countries. Why this matter, you ask? When a payroll issue or contract dispute arises, Deel's team can fix it directly without chasing a local vendor. Your employee data stays inside Deel ecosystem, which is much stronger for security. As you can see, Deel has created its platform around Deel Payroll, Deel HR, and Deel Services, plus IT, in addition to an in-house AI called Deel AI that can help you whenever you're stuck in your journey as you're navigating the system. Right now, I'm going to go inside Deel and show you how we can create a contract in just minutes. But first of all, you'll need, as you will see, that if you don't have an employee, you can always hire an employee or a contractor or a freelancer inside Deel. Right now, I'm going to start with, let's say I have already a contractor that I want to add into Deel. How do I go about that? As you can see, you're going to be creating a contract that is legally binding and without any risks, because Deel already covers you against the liability. Let me create an entity very quick here. I'm writing everything very fast and speeding up the video so that it doesn't bore you. You get the idea. Having already created the account at Deel, I have access to, of course, you'd need to create an entity and then get it verified before you can use Deel as your contractor of record. Having done that, let's create a contract for a contractor. We go to people, then directory, then we add an individual contractor real fast. Of course, everything will be showing you where to go and procedurally. Here I'm going to select the group and then the company or the entity. Since I don't have a real contractor right now, I'm just going to click pre-fill to add in, let's hire someone from Serbia and see how we can go about that. Yeah, everything is fine. Click continue. If you already have an agreement for the contractor, you can just upload it into the system. If you want to create custom or add a custom template, you can always add it here. Or you can use a standard localized agreement deal, and everything will be pre-filled in as per your details and sent to the contractor. Yeah, we've not specified what we'll call the contractor, because it's just a contractor. You will tell them what to do and they will do. At this step, you choose how to pay this contractor. Is it by rate, a fixed rate, monthly, weekly, or a pay as you go based on hours worked, or based on completion of specific deliverables? I'm going to go with pay as you go. Here I'm adding for maybe weekly. You pay this contractor weekly, a base in USD. But remember, they are from Serbia. That means the amount will be converted to the local currency in Serbia. If you come at this step, you're going to be adding extras like benefits, coverage, working space. As I said, Deel is a complete system and has a way to handle logistics for IT. If you want to send this contractor some item or a computer, this is where you're going to be adding that. Here you can choose Deel as your contractor of record, as Deel is the hiring entity in Serbia. Health insurance, co-working space with WeWork, and voila, the contract has been created. After you're comfortable with everything that you've written down and the responsibilities and the everything, you can sign. You review as you can see, the contract has been fulfilled with those your details, and when you click sign and accept, the contract is done. After that, you can click invite the contractor. An email will be sent to the contractor to be invited into Deel, where you will be managing that person. As I earlier said, that you can use Deel as your employer of record, and Deel will be the person or the entity that is hiring on your behalf and managing all the regulatory or legal risks in those areas that you don't have an illegal entity. So, as I said, if you don't have an employee already, or someone you want to hire, or you've already hired, you can always go to recruitment and go to talent, and then you can create a job request. Of course, at a fee, Deel will send out a request through the agents or the talent pool to help you hire in just a couple of minutes. You fill in the details, you fill in all the details that you want, the job requirements, the position, and Deel will go out there and look for you a suitable person to fill in that position. right into Deel. You don't need to do anything outside Deel. And you can run as well background checks right in the system. Already, Deel has already vetted partners that they use to get you that person you want to hire. And there's ATS. You can always use AI or for faster recruiting and hiring. They use the AI to get you a client, an employee very fast. So let's go back and create an employee of record right inside Deel. Of course, this comes at a cost, but everything is transparent and you can always check what you're paying for. There are so many tools that you can use inside Deel to calculate the cost of employing this person. Right now we are trying to now heavy lift. We are trying to hire someone in Germany. Let's say a senior media buyer. We don't have a company in Germany or an entity in Germany, but Deel's OR got us covered. Of course, there is mandatory social contributions that you have to pay alongside the $5.99 a month for EOR. What is interesting is how Deel helps you to compliantly hire this person, even with the responsibility and duties based on the job scope. If the responsibilities that you've mentioned are not what the job requires based on the position, it will fail because you need to run a compliance check right there. If it passes, you go to the next step. And everything about this, how you're going to be paying this person hourly. Now look here. So if you're trying to pay someone below hourly rate, it will show you that the minimum for Germany is 11 euros. So you need to put some value above that based on the hourly rate. You have to remain as compliant. But as you can see, they show you everything that you need to know about Germany and telling you about the local regulations, the notice period. After that, you add in the benefits, life insurance, health care, travel, co-working space, everything. You can add them here. Everything is sequential so that you don't miss anything out. And always Deel will tell you whether there's something you're missing. So they will tell you the amount of money that you'll be paying a year for this person, and it creates an automatic quote. Once you accept the quote, sometimes they will require you to pay a deposit of this amount within the system. You have accepted the quote. Once that is done, Dotha Barakas is now an employee. Yeah, of course, they require you to pay a deposit. Now, it is advisable to deposit the exact currency so that you don't face any problem with currency conversion. But if you're okay with it, everything will be calculated automatically. And this person will be paid in their local currency. Here is where you will run your payroll. Since right now I don't have an entity verification, because to run a payroll, you need to first verify your entity by forwarding all the details about the company and the certificates of incorporation, everything that you need as they will ask. I'm just going to do a quick showdown of how the payroll would work, how you can create payroll. But of course, it won't be as perfect when you already have paying people already. Of course, Deel is the one who be the one who will be handling the local taxes, the compliance, and running the workers' payroll. Let's choose running a payroll. Or you can get your data from any other platform and put it in the system, as Deel has very many integrations that you can use, like QuickBooks, Zero something, and everything will be, the data will be brought into the system, so you have a centralized dashboard for everything rather than fragmented. As I said, everything really doing it very fast, but Deel has an academy to help you get acquainted with everything about the platform, and everything has a tutorial where you go and learn. But what I'm showing here is just the top of the iceberg. If you want a deep dive, you can always go to you can always book a call at get.del.com/book, and you get over the shoulder help that you may need to navigate the platform. As you can see, I need to verify an entity, that because we've just created the entity right now, we don't have all those details, but for you will need to. So Deel, as I said, has Deel IT, and this is a standout feature you won't find in most of employee of record platform, EOR platforms. You can procure, ship, and retrieve laptops in 150 countries right from the dashboard. Beam AI has saved 480 hours a month. As I was preparing a comparison between Deel and remote.com, I created this ultimate global hiring toolkit for you to look at. This toolkit contains who wins for you, a decision, a weighted scoring matrix for you, a cost calculator snapshot, 8-point international hiring compliance checklist, the country by country cheat sheet. Check it out. It is available on SlideShare, but I'm going to leave a link in the video description below. But is Deel worth it in 2026? If you're scaling a remote team across multiple countries and need a single unified platform, run quickly or scale quickly, it is the safest and most complete bet I've seen. It is ranked number 1 on G20. That's for a reason. Or Captella, all those platforms, Deel is topping them all. If you choose Deel, you have the infrastructure that grows with you. If you're a tiny team with simple needs, you might not need the full suite yet. But if you're planning to scale, you need Deel. If you are ready to take your global business to the next level, choose Deel. Thank you for watching, and good luck building your global team.